5 habits that you need to get rid of quickly. And I repeat, 5 habits that you need to change as soon as possible. You need to change these habits quickly. Number 1, comparing yourself. Why are you wasting your time comparing yourself to another person? You were created on this earth. You are unique, you are powerful, and you have something in you that will benefit people who are around you. You were created with a purpose. Your DNA does not match anybody else's. You are unique, and you have every right to be in this earth, in this world, in this universe. You have a purpose to accomplish, and the sooner you get to know who you are and what you're supposed to do, then it's important for you to work towards it. Work towards improving yourself. Why am I saying this? You are on a different journey. Comparing yourself to another person who seems to be doing better professionally, doing better talent-wise, doing better in ministry, will not do you any good, because you're not him. You don't know his journey. You don't know how he started, but you can start from somewhere. So trying to justify that you are doing better than somebody else is not beneficial. Stop comparing yourself and work towards making yourself better. Work towards improving on yourself. There's something called personal development. Work on improving on yourself in matters communication, in matters relationships, in matters education, in matters business, in whatsoever field that you are in. Strive to be better. If you are working on something today, make sure that there is a degree of difference that you can see from what you did yesterday, and you increment a little bit to what you are supposed to be tomorrow. So you will see that when you are working towards being a better person in whatsoever field you are, or in whatsoever talent that you have been blessed with, that you will be able to find that you are not competing, you are not wasting your time looking at somebody else. You are working on yourself, and you end up becoming a better person by the end of a day, a week, a month. You will see that there is growth. Number 2, don't spend until you earn. This is a problem that I heard myself working in organizations, and I'm sure that most of the people who are working in the corporate sector, or working in the government, who are working in institutions, who are working for somebody in particular, they may go out, maybe they are strolling, and maybe a lady sees a dress that suits her and fits her perfectly, and then she decides to buy it on credit. So a lot of us do this, spending money that we don't have, and we think the next week my job earnings will actually cater for what I've just bought on credit. How will you be able to save if you keep on making such decisions? How will you be able to save? You will never save anything, and you will have nothing to show for it if that is your character, or that is your habit. If this is the habit that you've been formulating day in, day out, every month, going to do impulse buying, and you don't even care how you spend your money, you don't account for it, then at the end of the year, when you are doing an evaluation on how you've spent your finances, and yet you're working, you'll find that there is nothing that you have done for yourself, nothing really tangible that you've done for yourself. So set aside savings. Ensure that when you get your money, set aside savings where you cannot touch them. When you get your salary, when you get your pay, make sure that you put some of the money, like 10% of the money aside for savings, so that you will be able to use it at the end for something that will build you up, for something better, maybe for an investment. Number 3, being scared to try. How are you gonna be able to do something if you don't try it. You keep on saying, tomorrow I am going to play a piano. I am going to learn how to play a piano. You keep on saying that. One day turns to 3 days. 3 days turns to a week. A week turns into a month. A month turns into 6 months, 9 months, a year. Yet you keep on saying the same thing. I'm going to. Yet there is nothing that you are doing. You'll never know what you can do until you try. If you say that you're going to learn how to cook pizza, then work towards doing it. If today you want to play drums, then the only way to do is to go and practice it. See if it works for you. If it's not your cup of tea, at least you say that I tried. Yes, I tried playing the piano. I tried playing the guitar. I tried singing. I tried dancing. It did not work for me. I tried. Move on to something else that you feel that you can do, a talent that you can do. Number 4, being late. For those of you who like to be on social media, we live in the age of information once again. We have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, we have all types of different social media digital platforms that you can log into, get information, get to laugh, get entertained, get infotained, and all that. And you end up finding a person who is working a 9-to-5 job. After you have done all that is required to do at work, you come and relax on your couch, and there you are, scrolling on your phone, videos, laughing, talking to your friends on WhatsApp, or talking to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or talking to somebody, and then before you realize, you've not cooked your supper, you have not prepared yourself for tomorrow, you have not done your evening devotion. It's already 11 o'clock in the night. And you're supposed to do all things. How are you going to do that? By the time you're doing that, it's already 1 o'clock. You sleep, you're supposed to wake up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. you wake up. Some of you don't even wake up at that 5 a.m. because you slept late. You end up extending. You wake up at 7 a.m. You're supposed to be at work at 7:30 a.m. And then when you go to work at around 8:30 a.m., your boss is at the door watching you. And he's like, why are you late? See, that is a problem. Even at school, kids are supposed to come to school early. It is a principle to wake up late, to wake up early. Even in the Bible, remember in the book of Exodus, God instructed Moses to wake up as early as possible before the magicians, before the magicians and all the sorcerers of the people of Egypt woke up to do the instruction that was given by Moses in matters with the plagues of Egypt. Jesus, before he did anything, before the miracles, before the signs and wonders that he was able to show to the people of Israel and the other members, the Samaritans, the people who were around that time, he would wake up very early in the morning to pray to his Father, and he would pray for hours. He would wake up mostly from 3 a.m. and he would pray up to morning till dawn, and he would go out ready because he was recharged and he understood the power of waking up early. So do not be late. Make sure that when you come home from work, plan yourself. If it's spending time on social media, maybe you can take at least an hour. Maybe if you leave work at 5, you arrive at home by 6 p.m. Maybe you can tell yourself, let me give myself 1 hour to relax and maybe to detox, maybe to just laugh and maybe to communicate with my friends. From 6 to 7, say that you are going to communicate on your social media or just, detox or unwind. Then from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, now plan yourself, do your dinner, do the dishes, prepare your activities for tomorrow, If you're working, maybe you're doing a project, prepare what you're supposed to do early in the morning. Do what is required at night. By 9:30, you are asleep. Then you put an alarm, wake up early in the morning when you are refreshed. You do your morning routines. You prepare yourself early. By 7 o'clock, 7:30, you are on your way to work and you'll have no problems. So let us learn to plan ourselves well and stop being late. Number 5, sleeping late. I was a culprit at this a few years ago, and I learned the hard way that sleeping late is not a good idea. Sleeping late, watching series, watching movies, being on social media, talking to God knows who, to who knows who, or doing God knows what, unless you're reading, unless you're doing something constructive. But then there has to be a time limit, because sleep is very important. So over time, you'll understand that lack of sleep can lead to sleep disorders, insomnia, and can contribute to symptoms of depression. So not getting an adequate amount of sleep can lead to stroke, diabetes, high blood pressure, and even heart failure. So remember these 5 things. Number 1, we have talked about comparing your life. Stop comparing your life to other people. Stop comparing your life and work on yourself. Number 2, don't spend before you earn. Remember, when you earn, make sure that you take some money out of your salary and save it and invest it on something that will help you in the future. Number 3, being scared to try. If you wanted to do something, if you wanted to go back to school, go and ask for the fees. Go, get up, get off your butt and go to that institution. If you wanted to start singing, go to somebody who can hook you to a place where you can learn how to sing. If you wanted to dance, look for somebody who can teach you how to do it. If you want to learn how to cook, get into it. There are YouTube videos. You can get ingredients. You can start learning. Right now, information is everywhere, so you have no excuse. Number 4, being late. Plan yourself. Learn to make sure that you do things that are important and do things that will help you. And don't be late. Plan yourself at night. Wake up early in the morning. Get ready. Go to work or go to your business or go wherever you're supposed to go. Just don't be late. It is a bad it will set a bad precedence on you when you end up showing up to meetings or meeting people when you are late. People will not trust you because they'll see that you don't take them seriously. So learn to show up early and stop being late. Number 5, sleeping late. Do not sleep late, because when you sleep late, it will develop into sleep disorders like insomnia, and also when you don't have an adequate amount of sleep, it can lead to diseases. You are at risk of heart failure, diabetes, stroke, high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, and those are the things that you need to avoid. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching Lightcast TV. My name is Ninja Lawor Kolek. Please subscribe, click on the notification bell, like, comment, and we shall communicate. If you want to talk to me, just communicate, just comment there, and it shall be well with you. Be blessed.